They're the queens of chaos, the heartbreakers with blades, the waifus you dream of and might not wake up from. Whether it's icy stares, deadly obsessions, or combat prowess that would make Goku sweat, these anime women redefine what it means to be both beautiful and terrifying. This is the top 10 most beautiful yet dangerous waifus in anime. And trust me, loving them could be the last mistake you ever make. Let's get into it. Kicking things off with the psycho queen of dark thrillers, Claire Aoki from Gleipnir. At first glance, Claire just looks like your standard troubled high school girl. But don't let that fool you. She's manipulative, emotionally numb, and totally down to commit violence for answers. And she does it all while crawling inside a flesh suit mascot with a giant zippered belly. Yeah, welcome to Gleipnir. Claire's allure lies in her unpredictability. One minute she's emotionally vulnerable, the next she's pushing someone off a building without blinking. Next up, Shuka Karino, aka the Queen of Thorns from Darwin's game. This girl's got style, charm, and deadly precision. Wielding razor-sharp chains with ballerina-level grace, Shuka makes killing look like a competitive sport, and she always wins. But here's the kicker. Shuka's just as intense emotionally. The moment she bonds with the protagonist, Kaname, she becomes possessive, protective, and extremely territorial. If you're into fierce loyalty, and don't mind a little bloodshed along the way, Shuka's your girl. Just don't stand between her and her man. Erza Scarlet is a walking contradiction. She's dignified, graceful, and a total softie at heart until someone threatens her guild. Then, she's an unstoppable force of magical destruction. With her requip ability, Erza can swap armors and weapons mid-fight, giving her dozens of forms, from samurai to gothic angel, each with unique powers. She's basically an entire RPG party in one person. But let's be real. The real danger is how calm she stays while dominating entire battlefields. If you ever hear her say, "I won't hold back," just start writing your will. You know what's scarier than a killer? A killer who hides behind a healing smile. That's Unohana from Bleach. Introduced as the gentle and wise captain of the 4th Division, Unohana seems like the one person you would want on your side in a fight. Until the Thousand-Year Blood War arc drops her mask. Turns out, she's the original Kenpachi, a battle-hungry, blade-loving sadist who once ruled Soul Society's underworld. She didn't stop fighting because she got soft. She stopped because no one else was strong enough to survive her. Her beauty is serene. Her blade is chaos. A perfect, terrifying blend. Sakura Matou is the most haunting kind of dangerous, the kind that breaks slowly. In the Heavens Feel route of Fate Stay Night, Sakura goes from quiet and sweet to disturbingly unhinged. Years of magical abuse, emotional trauma, and deep-rooted jealousy twist her into a vessel for the shadow, a dark force that devours everything in its path. But even as her power consumes her, she's still in love, still clinging to Shiro. And that's what makes her so scary. Her love doesn't save her. It turns her into a monster, beautiful, tragic, and unstoppable. By day, Yor Forger is a soft-spoken office worker and doting mother. But by night, she's the infamous assassin known as Thorn Princess, a silent killer who can take out a room of targets before they even realize what happened. Yor's charm lies in her contrast. She's sweet, socially awkward, and genuinely wants to do right by her fake family. But once she's in mission mode, it's full-on Mortal Kombat. She's strong enough to break bones with a single kick and precise enough to stab through vital points with hairpins. Elegant, graceful, lethal. Just don't interrupt her dinner plans, or you might end up as dessert. You know her. You've probably simped for her. But Misa Amane from Death Note is more than goth aesthetics and pigtails. She's a certified killer with a Death Note of her own, and the deadly Shinigami eyes, letting her see anyone's name and lifespan. She kills with the devotion of a fangirl and follows Light Yagami like a lovesick puppy who happens to be armed with a Death God's notebook. Don't let the bubbly attitude fool you. Misa's so wrapped up in obsession that she'll take lives without hesitation and call it romance. It's not just dangerous, it's delusional and deadly. If Esdeath was in your DMs, run. This Ice Queen from Akame ga Kill commands armies, crushes rebellions, and freezes time with her trump card, Mahapadma. She's elegant, composed, and more than happy to execute traitors with a smile. But the wildest part? She falls in love with the protagonist, Tatsumi. And when she does, her possessiveness turns lethal. To Esdeath, love is war, and she fights like she never plans to lose. She's seductive, she's ruthless, and she's basically a walking war crime with lipstick. Makima is the ultimate slow burn threat. Cool, calm, and calculated, she spends most of Chainsaw Man whispering, manipulating, and casually bending everyone around her to her will. You think she's here to help Denji? Nope, she's here to own him. And when her true powers are revealed, the sheer psychological warfare she unleashes is scarier than any demon. People die for her, literally, by command. She's divine, she's devilish, and she'll have you on a leash before you even realize you're barking. And at number one, was there ever any doubt? Yuno Gasai is the poster child for yandere, the queen of cute insanity. In Future Diary, she's got one goal: protect Yuki, even if she has to kill every other diary user or him to do it. What makes her the most dangerous waifu on this list isn't just her body count, it's her depth. Yuno isn't just crazy. She's broken, brilliant, and terrifyingly strategic. She'll fake sweetness 1 second, then cut you down with a butcher knife the next. A goddess of chaos wrapped in schoolgirl lace. Beautiful, deadly, unforgettable. So who's your favorite deadly waifu? Which one scares you the most? And more importantly, who are you still willing to simp for? Drop your takes in the comments. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more anime chaos from yours truly. Until next time, keep your heart guarded and your anime list dangerous.